Okay, so 2.2, you're being asked to factor polynomials using a simple type of factoring called common factoring. This is the first type of factoring you learn. Common factoring is basically looking for something that is common. So we have one example with multiple parts. So let's list all these parts here. And you will see that there are different types of equations. They could be equations with brackets, and they can be equations that are simple trinomials or binomials. So let's look at the first example and see. What are we asked to do here? When we're asked to common factor, we look for something that is in common. What is in common with the parts separated by the minus or plus? So in this case, this is one part separated by a minus of another part. And you're asked to look for something that's common. What is common here? Hopefully you see that x plus 1 is common. So x plus 1 is the same in both of these pieces. So basically I'm going to take it out. Once I divide out that x plus 1, what's left? That's right, 3x minus 2. Oops, that's a lot for you guys. Let's just go back for a second. Here we go. In this case, what we're looking for is we look for what is common. What was common in both parts? That was x plus 1. We took out the x plus 1. What's left? 3x minus 2. Let's look in the next part. What's common here? What number can be divided out of both of these? Hopefully you see that a 12 can be divided out. But not just a 12, but what else? What else is common in both of these parts? That's right, you see an x in both parts, so take out an x. What's left when you take out the x? 12x from 12x squared, you're left with x, and then plus what? Plus 4. 12x times x plus 4. All right, and this here is the common factored step of part B. Let's look at the next one. What is common with all three of these terms? What is common with these three terms? Well, we see a 16, an 8, and a 10. What can I take out? That's right. I hope you're thinking you can take out a 2. When you take out the 2, what is left over? That is, you'll have, that's right, we're dividing out a 2. So 16 divided by 2 is 8. 8x squared. Next, we're taking out 8, dividing by 2, we get 4x. And finally, plus 10 divided by 2, that gives us plus 5. And that's the end of that question. We may be able to factor that even further, but we don't know. So we don't know how to do that yet, which we will see in the upcoming lessons. Next example. You have x times 3x minus 2 plus 3x minus 2 times x plus 1. What is common in both of these pieces? Hopefully you're thinking, that's right, that 3x minus 2 is common. What's left will be, let's see. So we took out the 3x minus 2, 3x minus 2, we took that out. We're left with common x plus x plus 1. Just like that. Now, notice that this is fine, but this one is not fully simplified. We need to collect all the like terms here. Well, we get 3x minus 2 times 2x plus 1. Why is it 2x plus 1? Well, it's x plus x, and then there's also a plus 1, and that's where the plus 1 comes from. X plus x is 2x. Alright folks, that's basically the lesson on common factoring. Look for something that's common. It's very straightforward. Hopefully you can do the homework. Have a numerical day. Take care.